Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is.
All right, important divisional game.
Great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Here in Week 7.
Hot outside here in the desert, but
you're 4-2 Cardinals against the 3-2 Seahawks.
They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What's going on?
First down, Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Yep, I do a better job in the flat than that.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
All right, not bad.
For about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it with Carson.
There we go. Crash at that buzz dude. You didn't. That's a crime, Hollywood.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Whoops.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Wow.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
He's getting to the end zone. Thank you. What's this? Oh,
So
thanks for nothing, Mr. Kennard.
As it moves the offense backwards.
Bengals and the Brownies had a bit of a tussle, huh?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Finds the open target, Arnold. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, not ideal now, is it?
would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
What is he doing? Ah, I see what he's doing.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And
Trying to make sure his guy's aligned right, which I don't blame him for at all.
3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland, absolutely unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15.
Jetsies beat the Bills.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Kenyon Drake in Week 16 last year against the Seahawks had a career day, 166 yards rushing, a couple of touchdowns as well, as the Cardinals won in Seattle 27-13. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. This to Arnold on
Get the hell out of bounds.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Whoa, really? What a horrible throw.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there.
How is that the throw on that? Huh.
And maybe turn the tide.
Strange.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Wow.
And he's going to be swallowed up.
Okay.
Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Unable to stop KJ right there as he's
5 on 5. But my line ain't that great, so. All right, something to look out for.
Back deep is Tavon Austin. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We got this. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
Ooh, out of bounds.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. First carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick.
Good tackle.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks.
Well, that sucks.
They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf.
Okay, good call.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Carson, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Miami is
he was fortunate to get anything
a lot better than FSU. Run. FSU is horrible. That's the only thing you can take away from that.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Chandler Jones is out for a while, which sucks. Well, not that he was doing much. But still, would rather have him than not. There we go.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the
And, of course, Miami lucked out big time by having King transfer there.
And he got there in a hurry.
And they finally decided to go all in with the spread offense. With all that speed that they can recruit out of South Florida, it took them only, what, 15, 20 years to do it?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And down he goes.
Wow, that was weird.
Takes it up to the 40. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Good gain by Chris Carson. Picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaging
good old air truck.
a game over the last 2 seasons. And had 1,230
Add that to the
yards
things that need to be patched out of the game. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, he's anticipating contact there, but no contact came as a result. No tackle attempt came either. That's just one of those things, you know.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oh, safety slow. But at least got broken up.
You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls.
Wow, who was that?
23 yards the pickup there.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. And he didn't
overthink
it. Understands the
I mean, he was blanketed.
He knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's a play he has to make. That's a play he has to make.
Now. It's first and 10 at the 38. This is Carson. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Not going to be mad at contested catches.
3 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on second and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Just not fast enough.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
All right, tighten up here.
3 yards the pickup there.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Good tackle. Buda Baker again.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Wilson. An open man, that's
How?
Joku, the tight end.
Oh my.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Yeah, he is. Jerk. I kid.
Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Make the tackle, you jerks. There we go.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball,
Pete.
to the catch, and stop him short of a first down.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Murray. This to Arnold on the short pass. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Okay.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray.
Wow, terrible throw.
Incomplete there. Larry Fitzgerald was the
none of them were any good at all.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Murray to air it out again. And able to find Kirk complete.
Perfect.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing again, Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
With a shot.
To a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
I was hoping for a better throw there, but, you know, with a shot one-on-one with Hopkins against man 1.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray going deep for Hopkins.
And that's me just being greedy. That's a...
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard
Don't be greedy, NYKia. Don't be greedy.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Operating from the gun. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 4.
No, none of this.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he picks up the first.
Howdy, Mr. Warhammer.
Down at the 29. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be taken
that was 3 match. Why are you turning him loose inside?
A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup.
All right, what to call here? What to call?
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. the gun, Wilson. Going right side.
What are you doing, Robert Alford?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
That ain't gonna work.
He'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Well, they went for the big play there.
Single high defender, do your thing, please. Pick that off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. He'll find his man on the comeback route.
Byron Murphy's so bad.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14.
I had that called for that exact reason, and he still gave it up.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5 from the 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is in for the
All right, so much for that. All right, got to score.
Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness.
What's going on, TJ?
And about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some...
Yeah, no one got any separation. Come on, guys, got to separate.
As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Oh, my God. Come on. That we can't have.
DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Operating from the gun. Murray fighting.
You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
And they bring this one back.
All right, it's going to be one of these games. Just going to have to fight.
And a Seattle touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board.
Okay, now Hopkins is getting route mirrored on a plus a lot route advantage.
That's a two-score swing that you just gave up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact helped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100
Byron Murphy's so bad.
now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Catch the INTs that are being thrown to you. Is that too much to ask?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. And this one incomplete.
Oh, my Lord.
Too much contact to hold on to that.
Woo!
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God! How many of these passes into traffic he's going to complete, or not get picked off? I just want to know. I mean, he's just chucking it into bodies.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson.
Thank you.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career. You're saying that's going into the trophy case? I'd put it there. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold
About time, my Lord.
But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. After the turnover, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
No, hand the ball off. Oh my God, hand the ball off, please.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Operating from the gun, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm going to kick the field goal. That botch on that dive screwed me.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this carries into the end zone.
All right. But as horrible as a half as I can have, and it's only a 17-10 game down. So I feel grateful for that at least.
And hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Let's play better, please.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd and 7, Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I'm playing like an idiot. What am I doing?
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side.
Okay, good job, guys.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3.
I'm playing horrible. That's what's happening. I'm playing horrible.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They run again with Carson.
And that's close.
Down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he is out.
I saw it when my user was stuck in the mud. I ran toward it and he wouldn't move.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Jeez Louise.
An invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Carry for Brandon Bolden. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
I don't think he wants to throw the football the rest of this drive. I'm just going to sell out here and just show blitz.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw.
Nothing
on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the
turnover here would be so good.
Didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Close.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
All right, well, it needs 2 scores anyway.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And the lead is up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in.
All right, can I just not play like an a-hole, please? That'd be a great start.
No return from Isabella. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Murray. It's complete. It's
Thank you.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
He's checking. Crash.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Why wouldn't it be a fumble? Why wouldn't it be?
The Seahawks have picked it up. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Penny, a first down carry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett.
I pass committed there too. And they still got 4 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Third and 2, now Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be
had to take a chance.
Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Well, got to get a move on.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And the Seahawks defense.
This is insane. I just can't. My team just will not do anything. No one will get open. No one will block. No one will catch picks.
They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he takes a shot on the release.
I mean, this is just insane.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
All right, well, now I have to give up absolutely nothing and score every time I have the ball.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's gotten a Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Carson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This complete to Lockett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Yeah, why bother finding the over route? Single high safety, why bother?
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Nine-yard line, 2nd and 6. They run with Bolden. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They're a spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And that
very, very frustrating game today.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th. And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray completes it to Fitzgerald. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
3-man rush. Wonderful.
In for the sack. This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team,
the most frustrating thing is when you have the open people there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Murray. Oh, they've intercepted.
I mean, I got to make something happen.
He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But this is a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Bolden. And he'll be stopped up.
Well, it's been that kind of game.
He gets it down to the 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Penny will try to punch it in into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. With 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
Murray now on first down, and he hits Drake. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
7 yards there and a first down. First down, Murray finds the open target, Arnold, and he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3.
Just try to execute something, jeez.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Five receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Operating from the gun, Murray.
Yay!
Well, they're going to see this one to the end.
Miserable game, though.
But pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yep, just one of those things. I played horrible, and he got away with a lot of passes in coverage that should have been INT'd. That's a tough combination to overcome.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry
Oh, well,
on.
nothing you can do about it. Just on to next week and play better.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, out of the INTs that should have been thrown, I only ended up with 2, one of them a pick 6. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that was happening all game. I mean, if those are the completions I'm gonna give up, what can I do? I'm making the right call. The guys are in the right place, but that's just the way it's gonna be. This didn't help matters either. Byron Murphy is just so bad. He gives me absolutely nothing. I mean, it's a straight cover 3 match, and he just turns him loose inside. And it's just me just being dumb. I shouldn't have done this. I was just being greedy. I said, okay, I have Hopkins there, take a one-on-one shot. But of course, when I do that, it gets INT'd. Throw out a sack, yeah. Had the hole there. Here I just had to stack the box to take a chance. And that happened. Then that happened. So, I mean, stuff like that. Just one of those games. That was a wide receiver screen. Blech. That's just me being dumb. I didn't play well. What do we want to upgrade on you? We'll just stick with hybrid, I guess. We'll go zone. What's up, dude? So 4-3 going into the bye week. Not what I wanted, obviously. Then we have Dolphins, Bills, and the Seahawks again. And how much longer is Chandler Jones out for? FOMO weeks. Yeah, you just get more development points for them, that's all. Alright, so that is that. I am off. That was just a horribly played game by me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you all later. Peace.